morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Noah.
Happy Monday. Welcome to the Monday Morning Show. I'm Noah.
And I'm Ashley.
And we are your hosts here for the Monday Morning Show. We are so glad you're tuning in to come hear some Freedom Village news, hear some good stories, have some good laughs, and we just have a great episode ahead for you. So, Ashley, how are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm really excited for the weather this week.
The weather, yes, it's going to be sunny.
Warm. Yes, sunny and warm at the end of the week.
And after the tornadoes of last week, I'm really glad that we've moved past that.
Yes.
We need some warmer, sunnier days. Spring break is almost over. Everyone's coming home from spring break, so hopefully they're bringing back some sunshine.
Yes.
That's all I ask for.
Yes, that's all we need right now.
But yeah, the weather's going to be great. Mm-hmm. Anything new and exciting happening in your life?
My baby's this close to crawling.
Oh my goodness.
This close.
Oh, I can't believe that. She was just this big yesterday. What a peanut.
How about you?
Oh, no babies.
Well, that's good.
I'm running a 5K this weekend, so
Nice.
I'm excited about that. The run of the mill 5K should be fun.
So will you be at Windmill Island running
I'll be at
this?
Windmill Island.
So the residents can peek out the window and cheer for Noah?
Saturday morning, if you need something to do, I'll be outside running. You're welcome to cheer me on. I don't know what color I'll be wearing, or I'd tell you, but...
She's tall, you'll spot her.
The tall blonde one, you'll know. So that's exciting. That's
That
a fun
is.
thing. I don't think anything else, really. Pretty normal life.
Well, it'll be a nice weather for you then.
I hope so.
That'll
It should be a
awesome.
good day to run. Yeah. Then a good day to get donuts after a run.
Yeah, well, I mean, every day.
I mean, really. But
What do we got going on here this week?
we have a lot of exciting stuff
We
going
do,
on this
yeah.
week.
We've got
have
a busy week, busy month coming up.
Yeah. So Monday, today, 3 o'clock, we have switched cardio drumming back from Thursdays to Mondays. So we'll be in the gym at 3 o'clock for cardio drumming. It's a half hour of just a really good time. Good music, good laughs, good company. We hope you'll join us.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Tuesday, all day, starting at 9 a.m. in the gym, is our Pump It for Parkinson's event.
Yes.
Our goal as a community is to get 30,000 steps on the new step, and we're doing that through little pieces from lots of people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so there's actually sign-up sheets outside the activities office in the window if you want to sign up for a time slot for tomorrow. We're hoping to get some people doing the new step. If you're not a new stepper and you want to walk around the gym or walk around the community and track your steps and just let us know, we can add that to our step count for the day.
That's awesome.
So we're hoping to get 30,000 steps. I think it's totally doable with all the active people we have in this community, so we hope you'll join us. There'll be snacks. There'll be good music. I like good music, apparently. Snacks.
It helps exercise.
It
to have
does.
some good music.
Yes, and it'll just be fun. So we hope you'll stop by the gym sometime tomorrow and new step with us.
Wednesday.
So Wednesday, we are going to Frederick Meyer Gardens for a very exciting day. I, for one, love butterflies, and it is butterfly season. Ashley, are you excited for the butterflies?
Do you know where I like butterflies?
Where do you like butterflies?
Outside. I don't like them enclosed where they can land on my head.
I see.
But I'm excited to go along for the ride and have lunch and see the beautiful gardens.
Yes, it's beautiful with or
It
without
is.
the butterflies, but we are going to hopefully enjoy the butterflies. When I worked on Mackinac Island, I worked for a family that also owned the butterfly house.
Ooh.
So I got free admission to the butterfly house all summer. I went way too often.
Did
so
you?
I'm very excited to go
Good.
see
I'm
butterflies.
glad you can be happy and all the
Yes.
residents going can enjoy the beautiful butterflies.
Yes, they should have fun. We should all have fun. And I think there are still some spots open if you want to very last minute sign up. There is still room on Touchdown. So sign up on Touchdown or stop by the activities office and we can help you with that. And that should be good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thursday, we're going out for breakfast at 9 o'clock, and we're trying a new restaurant called La Creme in Zealand. It is a creamery and crepe shop. And Noah, you went there recently.
I did go there recently and it was delicious.
Nice. It looks really, really good.
Yes, we split a savory crepe and a sweet crepe, and oh my goodness, it was so yummy. Their coffee was great, great service. It was all around a great time, so we hope you'll go and enjoy.
In the afternoon, we've got our village artists heading out for an outing to create either sketch, paint, draw, anything. And we're going to Dimnit Chapel this week. We're leaving at 2:30. And we invite all of you to come and join and create with the artists.
Yes, that's always fun. And Dimnit's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful, yes.
I love that.
And it might actually be nice enough out to sketch outside
Ooh,
this
that
time,
would be
too.
great. The start of outdoor sketching.
Yes.
That's so fun. And Thursday night, to wrap up your evening, we have a program called Women of the Watch, Keepers of the Light. And that is Anna Mark, who is a storyteller based in Royal Oak, coming here, and she does a one-woman show that includes music and storytelling and lots of fun stuff about female lighthouse keepers of the Great Lakes.
That's awesome.
So I think that's got to be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got a good story, and she'll be here, and then she'll do like a Q&A afterwards. So that'll be 7:15 on Thursday night.
Nice.
Yeah.
To end the week on Friday, we're going to start our Friday like every week with Meeting of the Mugs. This is a good time to have coffee with friends, new friends, or some old friends.
Yeah.
Meet in the auditorium. This is open to all residents. If you haven't tried it yet, if you're new, this is a great way to meet some people. Or if you just want to see some people you haven't seen in a while, come on out to Meeting of the Mugs on Friday morning.
And there's coffee.
And there's coffee. I mean,
Yeah, you can't go wrong with
that's all
coffee.
you need.
Yeah, exactly. And then Friday afternoon, Marketing and Activities are hosting another social. This month it is the Tattoos and Brews social. So we will be celebrating with beer, alcoholic and non. So we've got some root beer, we've got some beer, and we have a tattoo station.
Ooh.
So we've got some temporary tattoos in case you want to get
not
some
real
new ink.
ones.
Not real ink.
Okay.
Not real ones.
All
They
right.
didn't. Nobody trusted us with tattoo guns. I'm not really an artist, so that's probably a good idea.
True.
But we do have temporary tattoos in case you wanted to get some new ink, freak your kids out a little bit with a new tattoo. And it'll be a 50s themed social, so if you want to dress in your fun 50s gear, we appreciate that. And it'll be lots of fun. Good
Get
snacks,
the poodle
good
skirts
food,
out.
good company.
Well, so we've also got some exciting stuff coming up the rest of April.
Yes,
that we want to talk about.
that's just this week.
Yeah, that's just 1 week.
One
of the whole
week.
month.
A little bit busy, but we have some other exciting things.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have?
On April 19th, we've got a dinner out to Clearbrook in Saugatuck, which is always very popular. Deadline to sign up for this is Monday the 17th, and so make sure you sign up in Touchtown today to secure your spot.
So, I've never eaten there. I've never been to Clearbrook.
No.
No, is
My
it good?
great-grandma loved it, so that was
Really?
like when we all went out for dinner, we would always go there. I worked
nice.
there for a summer, too.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And on the 26th, the next week, we are going to Sperry Theater down on 8th Street for another movie afternoon. This month it is the movie Air, which chronicles the origin of the Air Jordan shoe line. So make sure you sign up by Thursday, April 20th. It is $8 for a movie ticket and then an extra $6 if you'd like to add that popcorn combo. We've got only 31 seats available, so there's no one sitting in the front row, which means you don't have to crane your neck to watch that TV screen.
That's nice.
So make sure you sign up on Touchtown if you'd like to go.
So one more exciting thing is actually jumping to May already.
Oh my goodness.
I know, but we got to plan ahead.
We do.
We are having another Freedom Village talent show.
That was so much fun last year. That was the best.
I missed it, but I'm looking forward to seeing this one.
Yes.
Thursday, May 4th in the evening in the auditorium is your time to shine. Show off your talents, your acting, your singing, your crafts, whatever you do. But spots are limited, so we're letting people know now so you can sign up in Touchtown as soon as you've got your talent prepared.
And if you are a Star Wars fan, this would be a good night to break out some Star Wars.
Ooh.
Because it's May 4th.
May the 4th.
And May the 4th be with
With
you.
you.
So that'll be a good time.
You all have lots of talents, and we
Yes,
know it, so we want
know
to see
that.
them.
On May 4th.
Yeah. Speaking of talents,
Speaking of talents.
we have a great interview to share.
Yes, we do.
This week we have, you saw a snip last week, but we've got an interview led by Joe Kuiper with John Bryson.
Yes, we do.
We're really excited to share that with you, so here we go.
Here we go.
Okay. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Joe Kuiper. I'm here with John Bryson, and we're here just to chat a little bit about, John's life, his music, and maybe some other things. We don't know exactly what we're going to get into. This is kind of an ad-lib thing.
We're
right,
ad-libbing,
John?
yes.
But we're so happy that you're here today.
Well, thank you.
And we hope to have a good 15, 20 minutes together. That's wonderful.
We'll enjoy that.
Okay. Has music always been a part of your life?
Yes, I was given piano lessons at age 5.
By whom? Your mother?
No, the organist at our church,
Oh.
who would come and I would play the piano sort of, she'd leave and I'd play it that way. My mother would say, "Why don't you do that when your teacher's here?" I said, "I have no idea. I didn't learn to read notes till I was about 11 when I decided I better."
Oh, that explains something that I've noticed about you. When we're, like if you're in the church service or something and there's a little absence of time, you know, there's a little bit,
Yep.
right away you can go in there and you can just play whatever.
You keep it flowing.
And you do.
Thank you.
And I think that's just kind of a good example of
Yeah.
what music does for
Right.
us. It fills us in all times of
That's
our
so,
life.
so true. I love church music. That was my goal. And there's no money in church music. So I taught school for 33 years.
What'd you teach?
Spring Lake High School. I
Yes.
taught geography and choral music.
Geography. Interesting.
And I sold lots of M&Ms to keep the choral music program alive for 33
And
bloody years.
And who bought all the M&Ms?
Oh, not me, but
No,
the
no.
parents of most of the choir kids did
Yeah.
a good
Was
job.
this in Spring Lake?
Yes,
Spring Lake.
Spring Lake High School.
Is that right?
I taught geography in 8th grade and 10th grade. Once they even gave me a science class, but it didn't go very
That
well.
was under duress. Nobody else would
That's
take
for
it.
sure. So then I did a current events class with 9th graders.
Oh, that's good.
That was good.
That was really
But my love was the 3 hours of music that I did. And 22 school musicals, you know, like My Fair Lady and Camelot. All
What was the
those.
best one? What did you like to do the most? What was the
I
most
think
fun?
I loved Brigadoon for the chorus parts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids like that one too.
They did.
Did you have enough staff to do all of that and stage and equipment and
Yes, we had a
costuming
drama
and-
director and a dance director, an orchestra director, and me. I was sort of the liaison between all of them.
And you probably did it within 8 weeks, right? Or 6?
We did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We did it in the spring of every year and performed it about the middle of May and started April something. Yeah, and we had all rehearsals at night.
Of
So when I
course.
wasn't teaching and I wasn't at church, I was at that rehearsal, which was fun.
So when you started taking piano lessons, what kind of, was it classical? Did you
Yes.
did you ever get into jazz or bluegrass or
Oh,
anything
a little bit from
else?
up here,
Yeah.
but not taught
No.
those
that
things.
might have to come from up there more
Yeah.
than being taught.
I
and
love
listening.
spirituals, so I love to dress up as
Oh,
spiritual.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Did you
fun.
did you direct a choir at any time?
I directed the choir at Christ Community Church and was organist for 31 years.
Organist as well.
Then I directed the choir and organist at St. Mary's Catholic Church for 7 years,
At the same
concurrent with Christ Community Church. So we did a lot of ecumenical musical things together.
I was going to say, was that different or was that kind of a blend of things?
It was a blend of things. We'd sing at Mass Saturday night. They'd come and sing at our church at 11 on Sunday.
Oh, I love that.
So we combined voices of about 120 between the two adult choirs.
Excellent. That's right.
And then since I retired from both of those churches, I've done at least 500 weddings and 300 funerals. I looked it all up today, so I
You
could tell you that.
did?
Yeah. And I played at Samuel Lutheran in Muskegon. I've played at First Reformed here in town. One Sunday I played at Hope Church, and I don't know if you remember Tony Koiker. He was a music prof at Hope College and a good friend of mine. And he came up to me, he was facing a little dementia at the time, and he said, "John Gregory," he was very flamboyant, "how come they didn't ask me to play?" Always remember that, a poignant moment.
And you said, because.
Yeah, because you're nuts. He was losing it at the time.
Oh, that's pretty good.
But I loved my music experience. I minored in music at Hope and majored in social studies.
Well, that's a good mix.
Yeah.
That's a very good mix.
So, and then later on I went to Calvin and got the rest of the music degree. And it's always been organ and piano for me.
What do you like best?
I think I like piano. You can be more expressive,
Yeah, you can.
and I broke my little toe, so playing the organ was not easy for a while.
Oh, no. How's it? Is it healing well?
It's going
Oh.
better now. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yep. I was also at Spring Lake Presbyterian for 15 years, and we had 5 choirs, but I had some ladies help me with directing the children. At Christ Community, which was a church of about 3,000 members,
Yep.
really grew. I had a staff in the music department, sacred dance director, handbell choir director, orchestra director, and a youth choir director, and me, and an associate organist.
That's quite a staff.
Was quite a staff, and I was again the coordinator, head of staff. My title was Director of Worship, Music, and Fine Arts.
I'm glad you said fine arts, because I was going to ask you about, so music is your major thing, but if you're in fine arts, sometimes you're in art as well.
True.
Painting or decorating
True.
or anything like
Yeah.
that. Tell me about that part of your
Well, I
life.
love decorating. If you've seen our apartment,
Yes.
or the doorways that we do for every season,
Yes.
Noah's seen them. I do have an artistic flair, and Claire does too. However, she's a bit diminished these days with her problem.
Yeah.
But
So do you paint in oils or
no,
acrylics?
I
or
don't
not?
do any of that. I would love to just decorate this room somehow.
Yeah, it needs it.
It
doesn't
does. I'd get rid of this color. It's sort of putrid.
Good start. Speaking of Claire, where did you meet her?
That's funny. We lived 10 miles apart in New Jersey. Her father was a minister. I had heard of him but never met him. We came 1,000 miles to Hope College, where we met in the cloakroom of Durfee Hall. And that's another story.
I don't know. I've never been there, but
Yeah.
maybe there's people who are watching who might know where that
And I think they
cloakroom
do.
is.
Her father had died when she was a sophomore. And at Christmas time, I went home, as she, and I called her up. And her mother, who was the new widow, said, "She's working," click. That made me even more curious. So when we got back to school, I invited her to go to a foot function, as we called them in those days.
Oh, yes.
They couldn't dance on campus. Yeah, so we had it at the Civic Auditorium, and followed by a basketball game, followed by a dance. So I asked her if she'd like to go, and it was a Monday that I called her up. And she says, "Why are you calling me so early?" I said, "Well, a girl like you have to get on your dance card early." She said, "I could hang clothes on that line."
You thought, this is a girl for me. She's
That's
got a
a
good
girl for me.
response.
I saw her mother in her right there. And from then on, that's what it was.
Oh, and that's in your sophomore year? Or
That was her
junior-
sophomore year, my junior
your
year.
Junior year.
So I stayed in Michigan because I went to Spring Lake to teach, thinking we'd always go back to New Jersey in 2 years. But we loved Spring Lake, we loved Western Michigan. I had all these church jobs open up to me.
Yeah.
Here we stayed, raised 4 kids.
Oh, that I was wondering when we would get to the kids, because I bet they're all in the musical field right now. I saw your daughter
She was a
here.
music teacher.
Is she yet?
She just retired this year.
Did she?
Yeah.
Boy, she sang beautifully at
She
Christmas
is.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She's the fun daughter
Yeah.
and the wild one. The
Yes.
only one that didn't go to Hope College, too.
I noticed while she was singing, some of that footwork was pretty good that
Yeah,
she was doing
she's
while she
quite
was
something.
singing.
Yeah, and Bill lives in town. He went to Hope. He worked for Hope for a while, and then he became a administrator. He was the vice principal and principal of Holland, some school, Junior West Side, I don't know. He just retired too. He's in Spain right now, vacationing.
Nice.
And he has 3 children. We have 10 grandchildren, 7 boys, 3 girls, and 1 great-granddaughter.
And they're all musical, I'll bet. Kind of.
They're kind of musical. Bill and Michelle sang in the choir at Hope Church, where they attend.
Okay.
Katie, the music teacher, also sings in the choir. We have one daughter in Houston, Texas. She's not musical, but she is artistic. And we have 2 daughters in St. Paul, Minnesota,
See.
and Bill here.
Do you, excuse me, do you get to travel there to see any of
We
them?
did. We went to Europe twice because our youngest daughter lived in Belgium and France for the first 6 years of the marriage.
Did you go to the great cathedrals when you were out there?
Oh, yes, every one of them.
And did you hear all the organs?
Even got to play
Did
one
you?
or two, yes, in English cathedrals.
Did you?
I mentioned it and they said, well, sure, come and play.
Oh,
So that was a great experience.
that was.
I think we were in 16 English cathedrals, and of course Notre Dame before the fire.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
all that was great. We went to see grandchildren, but we took several side
Well,
trips.
you have to take advantage of
Oh,
it while
yeah.
you're there and
Yeah.
do as much as you can.
It was wonderful.
Oh, that. So what is your, talking about the arts and all of that,
Mhm.
what's your latest door decoration? I know there's another season coming up.
It's St. Patrick's
It's
Day
St.
right now.
Patrick's Day.
And
It's,
it'll be Easter,
mhm.
and then tulip time,
Mhm.
and then I've already got summer planned.
It doesn't take long for him to get ahead.
The problem is storage. I bought these plastic bins, and we use them labeled Valentine's. Add a few each year and get rid of a few.
Well, our viewers probably have looked at your doors. Maybe some of our viewers live right down your lane and they can
Probably,
report on all
yeah.
of that, and they're happy to see all of that.
Well,
It's a
we-
joyous thing.
First, we thought it was rather pretentious, and then people urged us to go on and do it. So
But it's a happy thing, you
Yeah.
know? Sometimes it's just all you need in a day to see a door that's decorated so
sometimes I
lovely.
hear people talking outside the door. I go and try and listen,
Yeah.
and they, oh, look at this, look at that,
Your
which
atten-
is fun.
Your attention to detail is really, really, really
Thank you.
clever.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know if there's anything else you want to tell us about your life. How about living right here as opposed to living in Spring Lake, Grand Haven? How long have you been here
We've been here 3 years this July,
already?
and we do love it. It's we didn't think we were ready, but our kids thought we were.
Yeah.
And they were right because of Claire's problem.
Mhm.
And then I developed neuropathy in my feet, which is why I use that walker,
Yeah, as I do.
that one. Yeah. And it's a safe place. It's very pleasant. We've met wonderful people.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
So
Just-
many interesting people,
Oh,
there,
it's
and some you know when they come in, but more often than not, you have no
Right.
idea, and yet you find a connection
Mhm.
somewhere along the way.
And so many Hope College people
Yeah.
and relatives of those people and retired professors and all that. So
Yeah.
it's been a wonderful
It's
thing.
a nice community for
Yeah.
us all.
I denied Louise Peppel the presence of my being in the choir because I'm having this voice raspiness. So she was the first one at our door 3 years ago about singing in the choir. And Claire's always sung in the choirs too.
Mhm.
But they don't know what this is, so I'm sort of on pins and needles.
Well, I was always in the choir as soon as I came here about 7 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And recently, with Jack being put in memory care, that's kind of a lot of work for me right now, so I haven't been in choir. So
Yeah.
Louise says, when are you coming back to choir?
Oh, yeah.
And so
And you should, as soon as you can.
as soon as I can, I will, because I do love to sing and I
Yeah.
love music.
I do too.
And I love hearing you play.
Thank you.
I want to thank you so
Enjoy.
much for being here. This has been such a delightful conversation.
Thank you. I enjoyed it
It's
too.
just a way for us to get to know each other, because we
Right.
really didn't.
The only time we've sat next to each other was at the memory care support group. That was quite a while ago.
That's
already.
right. That is where we met.
Yeah, that's
That
where we
is. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, and I think there were 4 of us there and 2 people leading it.
Yes. Yeah.
And we all said the same thing.
Yeah. What can we do?
What can we do?
It's the way it is.
You bear with it and you do your best.
You do, and you just carry on. And music plays a big part.
It
You know, when I
certainly
see
does.
Jack, he can still hum and sing some of these songs.
Isn't that wonderful?
And you'll
Yeah.
find that too.
Yeah.
So
great.
thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure,
And I
Jo.
hope we get to see more of each other.
I hope
And
so.
I'm looking forward to your next door. Be sure all of you go to look in at his next door. What's your door number?
6:15.
615.
And you can knock on it and come in too.
Oh, okay,
Anytime.
great. Thank you for watching. My name is Joe Kuiper, and this is John Bryson. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So now you know what's happening this week. But have you thought about anything nonsensical?
No, but I'm sure you have.
I love nonsense. So, in case you didn't know, this week, today, is the 100th day of the year.
Oh, wow.
So, we have made it through 100 days of 2023. And I was thinking about celebrating in a lot of ways. I was thinking about eating 100 potato chips, running up 100 flights of stairs, doing 100 jumping jacks, high-fiving 100 people.
Ooh, your hand would hurt.
My hand would hurt and probably be dirty. I'd need to do some some sanitizing after that. So I thought about a lot of ways to celebrate 100 days of the year. But I came up with a nonsense question. And my question for you is, if you could have 100 of anything, what would it be?
100 of anything.
Anything in the world. You can have 100.
That's a good question. Because some things, if you have 100, it's too many.
It's too many
Right?
things
Like
to have
100
100.
cars?
It's overwhelming.
I don't need 100 cars.
No, nobody needs 100 cars.
But I want to say $100, but that's not that many dollars.
No. $120? $100 bills.
I would like $100 bills.
That would be a good thing.
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
All right, great.
It'd be nice.
Wonderful.
What would you have?
What would I have 100 of? I didn't expect you to ask me that. What a surprise. Right now, in this moment, I would have 100 Tim Tams.
Oh, like
you
the
know-
little donut holes?
No, not Tim Bits, Tim Tams.
Oh.
They're like a little cookie. They're a little chocolate cookie, and they have this filling in the middle. And if you dip them in your coffee in the morning, it's the best.
Where do you get them?
Lately, I've gotten them at the peanut store,
Oh, okay.
which they're easy to get. But I think that sounds delicious. I would have 100 Tim Tams to brighten up my Monday morning.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll buy you those with my $100
With your $100
bills.
bills, and you'll still have some left over.
See? Good
Great.
team.
I love that. What would you have 100 of? Well, let's find out.
It's Monday morning, and you know what that means. It's time for Nonsense. Nonsense with Noah. Let's hit the halls.
Hey, we ask you a question.
Yes.
So our question for you is, if you could have 100 of anything, what would it be?
Oh,
100 of anything.
friends.
100 friends? I love that answer. Aw, that's the best answer. Thank you. Are you willing to answer our question?
What?
If you could have 100 of anything, what would it be?
100 of anything.
100 of anything.
Oh my. Gumdrops?
100 gumdrops? Do you have a certain like color or flavor gumdrop you like the best?
Red ones.
Red gumdrops with sugar on them, like the sugary stuff outside, or no?
No, I don't like. I like them plain gumdrops.
Plain red gumdrops.
No fussing with them at all.
No fussing. Perfect. Thank you. George, I have a question for you.
Yes.
If you could have 100 of anything, what would it be?
Dollars.
$100? $101 bills?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. If you could have 100 of anything, what would it be?
100 hugs.
100 hugs? Can I give you one right now?
Sure can.
Yay!
You bet.
Oh, I like that answer.
Certainly.
My question is, if you could have 100 of anything, what would it be?
Kisses.
100 kisses. I love that. Well, I think that's all the news we have for you this week. So we hope you enjoyed this week's rendition of the Monday Morning Show. That's Ashley.
That's Noah.
And we're your hosts. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.